Did you know that we're not usually trying to get our drywall finishing dead flat like our recessed joints, and especially not our butt joints? So I'm going to tell you a little bit more about it right after this. Okay, recently I did a poll on my community tab and I asked everybody, how flat do you think you should be getting your drywall joints? And roughly 53% said mostly flat with a very slight hump, and 38% said dead flat. And I had a few comments saying, I always go for dead flat, or comments like that. I'm going to talk to you a little bit about why you're not really trying to do that. So let's get into that. Now, I'm going to cover this a lot more in my Drywall Academy. You can even get this lesson. I'm going to do this video lesson complete from start to end in the bronze level, which is level 1 basically of the How to Master the Art of Drywall Mudding. I'll put a link to that course in this video. But basically, I'm just going to tell you that when you're finishing even a recessed joint, most of the time you've got a very slight crown to it. And I'm going to show you here that this one, I finished it out. Now I shimmed this table out as flat as I could, and I used my 6 foot, 6'6", I think, level, and I got the table about as flat as I could. Then I put the drywall on here, and I even shimmed it with a little bit of paper under here, and I basically tried to get this dead flat from here to here. And of course the recess had a little drop in it. Then we taped it like normal with Fibofuse and regular joint compound. And actually I used 5 minutes on the tape coat just to speed things up, and then 2 coats of +3. Now I've sanded it back down. This is about where I'd stop if I was finishing a job. Normally I don't walk around and check every joint for how flat it is, but we're going to show you that on here. It's a good idea to check your butt joints that way, but normally recessed joints for areas we're in where we do a lot of texture, those aren't going to show if you finish them like normal, the normal tape coat, 2 top coats, and sand it a little bit. Even if you were to try and sand this really flat, there's problems about hitting these shoulders on here, and I'm going to cover that too. But basically the point is, I got this finished just like normal, and there is a very slight crown there. There just almost is. It's really hard to get these dead flat, and you don't need to most of the time. So if you want to know more about this kind of stuff, come check out that course. It's almost complete, but you can sign up now and start taking the lessons that are in there, and I'll add more as I go until I get to the end, and then we'll cover even more. And then in the level 3, the gold package, we're going to cover everything from the basics of drywall mudding, what drywall is, all the way through business building, how to match textures, and so on. How to spray textures, how to identify them, how to build your customer referral base. All of that will be covered in the gold package. So come on over and check those out if you want to advance your drywall skills and reduce that frustration, get the job done quicker. You'll be working it far less, you'll be sanding less, and you'll have happier customers. Hey, did I tell you guys that we got robbed a year ago? We got hit for like $15,000 in losses. They took a bunch of my mechanics tools and a bunch of my construction tools, and then we installed SimpliSafe. And honestly, I think it's a really good system. We haven't had any problems since, but we've got cameras, like 2 cameras outside, 1 in the office. We've got glass break sensors. We've got temperature sensors to make sure if the heater goes off, our pipes don't freeze. We've got water sensors by any water pipe areas in case they do leak or burst. We've got glass break sensors. door sensors. I mean, we're fully covered now. I don't think we're going to have any more problems. And they're not a sponsor of mine, but I do have a special offer for you. If you want up to 60% off, they say I can offer you this discount code and you'll get up to 60% off, and we get a Visa gift card for it if you sign up. Check out the link in the description down below, and thanks for your support.